Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. I am the Angry Gentleman. Welcome to the video. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. I am the Angry Gentleman. And as you guys just saw a couple seconds ago, I have a brand new intro I made all by myself. It was an interesting process, to say the least. But that's my new intro. I just wanted to keep it nice, short, sweet. Might edit it a little bit here and there, but for now, I think it's nice. Happy New Year. Let's hope that's not broken. Anyway, this year, let's put it simply. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, this year has been shit. A lot of things happened this year that I'm not going to get into by any means. The only thing you guys know about is the only thing I'm willing to talk about. That was because of the memorial video I made for my dog Shelby. Still miss her. But not over it, but past it, I think is a better way to put it. We're getting past it. Things like that, they'll always be there. You know, things like that. But here's looking for the future. I have big plans. I finally have something I needed for quite a while, so I will now be able to do Pokemon videos. I'll probably do a playthrough and then a Nuzlocke of ones that I am fond of. On that note, anyone else pissed that they shut down the Nintendo Network for anything past, or I suppose before, I believe it was before the Switch. Anything before the Switch no longer has internet access, which I think is bullshit. Let's be honest, it's bullshit. But I do still have games. Just there are some games that I won't be able to play because I have a bunch of stuff saved onto them from previous games that I added. I have one game where I do a run through and then my league team, my Elite Four, I save them in their little rosters there, as well as any legendaries or shiny legendaries I got from whatever mystery gifts. I personally do not have a Switch, so don't expect anything from that. I do have a PS3, PS4. I mean, I do have a PS3, but I'm getting rid of that soon. It's just, I don't use it anymore, so I'm probably gonna be getting rid of that. Just doing that with a lot of things these days. Trying to be out with the old and with the new. So I'm currently recording this 30 minutes exactly. I just saw the time change. 30 minutes to midnight. So we're looking forward to New Year's. I was going to do this outside with a fire, but it's too windy where I am. And fire plus wind tends to lead to more fire that you can't control. So I don't want to do that. Still got some fizzy grape juice. It's fizzy White Welch's grape juice. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. It's very nice. It lets you feel fancy without being an alcoholic. For those who don't know, though I cook with alcohol, I do not drink it. I am over the age of 21. I am currently 24. I will be 25 this coming year. And that's all the personal information you guys are going to get from me. But I just don't see the point in alcohol. There's so many things these days that are just terrible. People drink, people smoke, they vape, do all kinds of drugs. People are not everybody, but a lot of people are so far up their own asses they don't even know what's right anymore. It's unfortunate, but true. Yeah, back to the whole out with the old and with the new thing. I am going to be uploading some videos of me just walking. I might go to a park and record there just to kind of take you guys on a journey here and there. I wouldn't expect too much of that because the camera would probably be shaky and it wouldn't make a very good video, but maybe a little one here and there, just if I find a nice view while I'm out hiking or something. That is because in addition to trying to exercise more via like walks and hiking, I'm going to be on my own little health plan that my mom helped me get together. So I am going to be eating a lot healthier this year. Don't worry, I'm still going to be doing cooking. Just, I'm going to be trying to do something a little healthier. Like something that I'm going to be trying to do is, I know some of my audience out there is probably vegetarian, vegan, so, or maybe have some kind of dietary restrictions. So, although it's not really my thing, despite the fact that I'm on a diet, my main thing is portion control and not eating when I'm upset. Because I get upset a lot. I mean, they don't call me the angry gentleman because I'm good at managing my feelings. One of my main things that I want to try to do over this next year, as far as making videos for you guys, is I'm going to try to make some kind of patty, like a burger, that tastes good without being meat. For the vegans and vegetarians out there. The annoying people. Now, I understand that those already exist and blah, 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 all this stuff. They don't taste very good. And honestly, if you're saying that they taste good, you're lying. I've tried a couple, and in all honesty, I had one that was it was okay, but it's not for me. Which is why I'm going to try to fix it. Gonna get some more gaming videos out as a result of me cooking less for the sake of my own health. I will still do some extravagant things here and there. I want to try to make sure I take my diet seriously. So, Don't be surprised if you see a sudden decrease in cooking videos. But like I said, I will still do them. Just, I'm gonna be taking my focus away from them a little bit. Not really sure as far as big news past that. Out with the old and with the new, exercise, meal plan. My opinion on the world. I suppose I could give a little more opinion on the world, but I guess as far as my opinion on the world goes, just, it sucks. These last few years have not been good. My family personally, this last one especially. As far as the world goes, if you guys are looking for me for any advice for whatever reason, first off, I'm an idiot. I don't give very good advice as far as I'm concerned. But hey, if you want advice, I would say go back to kindergarten. And I don't mean that as an insult to anyone's intelligence, although some of you may apply. It's just, there's a rule back from when we were all in kindergarten and grade school and all that, and it was called the golden rule. It's treat people how you want to be treated. And I feel like people don't do that anymore. I try to as much as I possibly can, but it's difficult. I'll be the first to admit it's difficult. And I don't think that adheres to everyone, necessarily. But definitely for the most part, that's what I feel like people need. It's just, it feels like everybody is too obsessed with everyone else's business, and everybody cares way too much about what other people think and what other people are doing and what other people's opinions are, and what other people are doing this, other people are doing that, other people are eating this, other people are drinking that, blah, 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 blah. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Just be honest with ourselves. At the end of the day, everyone, no matter how good of a person has done something annoying or something worth disliking or hating. Everybody sucks. That's how I sum it up. Everybody sucks. Longer than that, everybody sucks at least a little bit. So people, get off your high horse, look people in the eye, treat each other with respect, and just get on with your life. Really, that's all you gotta do. Focus on what you want, don't be an asshole about it, and do the work. I mean, I saw this commercial, and I know this sounds off topic, but it's really not. And it really is how people think these days. There's this commercial about how someone was saying, like, they wanted to go back to school, and they're like, they told me it would cost this amount of money. They said I had to do it at this time. They said it was going to take this many years. And I'm like, no shit. You're not going to get into college for free. The classes have a schedule, and you're going to have to learn as long as it's going to take for you to learn. It's not something that we can just plug into your head and you'll be learned like that. They're not cheaping out on you. It's something you have to do. And I know it's talking about like probably some like school payment program or something like that. I'm sure it is. But unfortunately, the way it comes across is how I see a lot of people these days. People will try to bargain, or we have the Karens, or people who are entitled and don't think they should have to pay something. They want something the easiest way possible. And it's just not realistic sometimes. A lot of people just aren't working these days. They'll shack up with their friends, and there'll be like 5 of them in one house or an apartment, and they won't work, and they'll get all these payments from the government because they're unemployed, but meanwhile they're not willing to try to go and find a job when you're able to work. I mean, like, really? Really? I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand some people are unable to work. People who are old, people who need to retire, those people need their checks. They deserve a break. They're old. They did their stuff. Some people with mental conditions, physical conditions, like, hell, technically, I could be getting the checks and just sitting around on my ass and doing nothing. But I don't. I get up and do work. I might be autistic and like 10 or 12 or 15 other things that I don't even know the full list of. But I still get up and I go to work. I not be able to work as much as other people, but I still go out and I do a job. I earn my money. And in all honesty, I make more than what I would be getting had I not worked, by only a small margin, really. Honestly, if I wanted to quit, I would be maybe, if I'm remembering right, 2/3 of what I'm making now. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure. But the point is, I could still sit on my ass and do nothing, and I'd still get money. The difference is I get up and I go do stuff with my life, and I earn my money. But still not enough to actually live on my own should I ever want to do that. I would still need to live with someone else. Thanks, government/job. I can't live by myself if that's what I wanted to do. It's not, but if it was, I wasn't able to because I'm not paid enough. The point I'm trying to get across is people are lazy, and nothing wrong with being lazy. Hell, I like being lazy sometimes. You don't get this big of a gut by going out and running marathons. Which, believe me, I wish I had the energy to do. But I still get up and do stuff. So I honestly feel like more people would be fulfilled if they got up and did something with their lives rather than sitting down and just complaining while racking up unemployment check every month. Or if you just wanted to know if aliens are real, newsflash, morons. Scientifically speaking, it is impossible that there are not aliens. There are aliens. Sorry, went off on a bit of a tangent there. It's just, there's no respect for authority or rules or laws for a lot of people, unfortunately. There are people who just go out and they do whatever the hell they want, and it's everyone else's problem if something goes wrong. And that's just not a good way to think. So those are my opinions on the world. Some of them good, some of them bad. Depends on who you are and what your viewpoints are. I'm not going to say anything political for fear of my life. Because honestly, no matter what side you're on politically, the other side is going to want you dead. So, to summarize, because I already see this thing almost down to the wire here, and I want to make sure I do a toast to the end of the year in 7 minutes, which I might skip ahead a little bit. Basically, go out, do stuff with your life. Even if it's not a job, just go out and do something useful. And you will be much happier for it, I guarantee you. Stop trying to bargain with people who aren't going to change their minds or their prices. It's not going to work. And try to be respectful. Just please try to be respectful. And let people try to be respectful. It's okay to be wrong. Help them be right. And really, that's about it. I guess if you guys have more, or should I say any, since I don't really get comments from you guys, if you guys have any suggestions for videos, let me know. Something I forgot to mention that I'll be doing is something I'm actually planning on doing on a more regular basis is me and Mom are going to do what I like to call split painting. So we decide on a theme, and we split it down the middle, and we have one thing in the center that's shared. Then I paint my side the way I want it, and then she paints her side her way that she wants it. No telling how long that'll take, because it's painting, and then I have to finish my side, and then she has to finish her side, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Might edit this conversation down a little bit to keep it a little more manageable. But for the most part, that's about it. So, as we're heading down on this last minute, about 30 seconds on my clock, goodbye 2024, hello 2025, let's hope you're better, let's hope things improve, may the world be brighter and kinder, and may the people make more sense. And with that, Happy New Year's. This is the Angry Gentleman, signing out.